Hi everyone, and welcome to Dave's Mask Reviews, where I look at what's new and interesting in the world of face masks. I'm not a testing laboratory, so I'll take the manufacturers and what they say at face value, but I will share my impressions on design, ergonomics, and any other cool features. Today I'll be looking at the Gill Face Mask. I was given this mask to review, but wasn't paid anything for the actual review itself. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. Now, one of the big things I'm told about this mask is that I can use my own surgical mask, which is kind of neat because with other masks, if I'm using a surgical mask, I'll have to throw it away after a few hours or when it gets soiled. And there are, respirator masks where you can replace the filters, but the filters can be expensive and hard to find the right replacement filters. So I'm excited to see what this mask is all about. So let's take a look at it here. Gill Face Mask. I assume that the name has something to do with the way fish breathe, but I highly doubt that you'll be able to use this mask underwater. The box feels solid. It's a high quality box, professional. Some features on the side, instructions on the back. Box is recyclable. I assume it refers to the box and not the mask. Some safety warnings here. Okay, it says that the filter is not provided, meaning that I assume that means that it's because you have to supply your own surgical mask. That's no problem because I have one here that I can use. Okay, so let's open it up here. Here we go. All right, so what we have here, okay, looks like we have the actual mask, mask itself, a little poly bag, and okay, a filter. No instructions, so I assume what's on the back here is all you get. Should be simple enough. Okay, so this must be where you put the actual filter itself in. That's cool. Let's open this up here. Okay, so we have the mask itself, the respirator. It looks like a plastic design here, nice and solid. Nice soft silicone. I bet that'll be really comfortable when it comes time to put that on. We'll see about that in a few seconds here. And looks like we got a nice stretchy, the stretchy kind of shoelace elastic type material that'll hold us on, and a little clip here to adjust. Okay, inside looks like you got a lot of space there. That's great. Okay, so let's see here how we get into it. Oh, that was easy enough. Oh, okay, look, it comes with an extra filtering bracket, so that's good. They give you two of them. So in terms of measurements, let's see here. So from bottom to top, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but it's just under 30 centimeters. Tall, about 20.5, and in terms of width, at the widest part here, looks like it's just about 11.5 centimeters. It's a regular size. I'm not sure if there are other sizes, but this looks like it should be okay for me here. Okay, so now let's try to get the filter on here. Open that back up again. Now, what I did here was I have a regular surgical mask where I just trimmed off the sides. I just did that to be a little bit quicker. I can extend that out here. And I'll use the little bracket here as a template to help me cut the right size. Okay. Well, first of all, okay, look at this. Look at this. You can see right away that you can probably get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6. And I bet if you use these inner spaces efficiently, you could get maybe even 7 or 8 uses out of a single surgical mask. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, get my scissors here. I'll leave a little bit of excess here just because this is the first time I'm doing this. Cut around there, like so, along the edge. Okay, that's great. Scissors to the side. Now let's get it back in. Okay, which way does it go here? Oh, okay, look, that's great. It can go in either way. Nice and simple. I like that. Okay, close it up. There you go. It looks neat. You can kind of see a little bit of the blue through there. That's really nice. All right. Okay, so let's give this a try. Okay, I'll take this lower loop, put it behind my neck. Loop behind my ears here. Give it a bit of adjustment. Fits the face. Okay, feels good. Okay, I can breathe okay. Let's go out for a walk now. Okay, so we're back here. Let me take this off so you guys can hear me better. So let me share with you a few thoughts here. First of all, first thing I have to say is it's very comfortable. I knew that the soft silicone would make it feel good coming out of the box, but what I didn't really think about was the fact that this mask only contacts my face around the edges, around the nose and my chin, where the seam contacts with my face, unlike a regular surgical mask, which is basically rubbing up against my face all the time, causing some irritation and can get uncomfortable after a little while, as I'm sure anyone who's tried a mask knows. I'm not sure you can tell I have a little bit of eczema, and a surgical mask that's always rubbing against my face can also trigger a little bit of the itching as well. In terms of breathability, you guys saw that I had an easy walk around the yard there, no big deal, and it was extremely breathable, partly thanks to this big sort of cavernous interior here that gives a lot of room for air to come in and out. Now, I probably wouldn't go jogging with it. You can see here that the air comes in and out basically out of the same place. So if I'm breathing heavily, I think that it would get a little bit congested in there. Some masks do have an exhaust port, so that might be something for these guys to consider in the future. Other than that, it feels good, looks good, and I recommend it. One of the big features that we already talked about was the fact that it makes efficient use of masks. There's not a lot of wastage. Thanks to this filter here, we saw we could probably get at least 6, if not more, uses out of a regular surgical mask. So I like that. The seal is good, and it was surprisingly comfortable. So I would recommend it. Have you tried the Gill Face Mask? If you have, I'd love to hear what you think of it down in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can get notified of additional content around face masks when it comes out. Until then, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Dave for Dave's Mask Reviews. Until we see each other again, stay healthy, and breathe easy. So long.